Just in, Nasir Elrufai roasts Tinubu, announced the news in full. Nasir Elrufai has stressed the need for President Bola Tinubu to discontinue sectional politics reminiscent of the era of ex-President Muhammadu Buhari in terms of lopsided appointment of his kinsmen into key federal positions. Abeg, when your own person was there, did you complain? All of you are complaining. Mr. Elrufai, a former governor of Kaduna, made the statement while reacting to a Saturday opinion by Nigerian-American writer Farouk Berogi, who alleged a plot by Mr. Tinubu to replace the head of NNPCL with yet another Yoruba kinsman. But the person that was there before was an Hausa person. So that person has finished his tenure. Can't he pick another person? What do you mean by he's yet to put another Yoruba kinsman? I don't understand. So he should put a northerner again. Two wrongs do not make a right. Abeg, sensible inclusions always trumps arrogant exclusion, the ex-governor wrote on his ex-handle on Saturday. Mr. Tinubu has faced allegations of stacking top federal positions with people of the Yoruba ethnic stock. This action evoked recollections of Mr. Buhari's near-exclusive installation of only northern Muslims into top federal offices throughout his 8-year tenure between 2015 and 2023. And what did you say about it when he was doing that? Nothing. So keep quiet. So shut up. It is hypocrisy. When Buhari was there, you did not say anything. You watched him do that for 8 years, putting only his brethren, his people, in places of power. Now Buhari is doing his own now. Tinubu is doing his own now. You are complaining. Two wrongs doesn't make a right. Abeg, two wrongs make a right. Recently, the Muslim rights concern MURIC and the Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, Huriba, criticized Mr. Tinubu for favoring the Southwest in his key appointments, accusing the president of destructive sectionalism and lopsidedness. However, critics said Mr. Elrufai, a northerner, did not condemn Mr. Buhari during his time, but instead praised most of the appointments as merited and devoid of ethnic and religious sentiment. A talking point now adopted by Mr. Tinubu supporters to justify overwhelming Yoruba occupation of federal ministries and agencies. Yes, don't be an hypocrite. Shut up. When Buhari was there, you didn't say anything. Those people then, they deserved it. They deserved it. So these people too, they deserve to be there. What makes you think they are not qualified because they are Yoruba people? No. They are qualified too. The same way you kept quiet during Buhari's tenure. Keep quiet now. Don't be an hypocrite. Aisha Yusufu, a human rights activist, knocked the former governor over his comment, noting Mr. Elrufai was largely responsible for Mr. Tinubu's emergence as the president. Exactly. All of them helped him to become president. Now, they are complaining about him. Because I don't understand. You people will not stay one place. Whatever Tinubu is doing today, he got the memo from Buhari and his supporters who wanted to kill many of us because we said it was ICCIF. And you, Elrufai, you were one of those instrumental in Tinubu getting the critical number of votes he could use to rig the 2023 election, and you gleefully supported him, Mr. Yusufu wrote on X. Meanwhile, recall that Mr. Elrufai turned down Mr. Tinubu's ministerial position last year following a hold on his endorsements by the Akpabio-led Senate. That's your wahala if you reject the ministerial offer. Some of his opponents swore the hold was due to Mr. Elrufai's handling of ethnic and sectarian clashes that overshadowed most of his tenure as a two-term governor, while others cited the politician's insinuated propensity for corruption and betrayal of allies. Abeg, he's a hypocrite. He should go and sit down. Tinubu says, please allow Mr. President to work. He's at work. Stop distracting the busy, hardworking gentleman, please. Very busy indeed. Mr. President, don't vex, but ensure speedy passage of the tax reform bill, please. I'm telling you. Chris Aniemeka says Elrufai should indeed give an applause to Tinubu for the so-called reurbanization of Nigeria, just like the entire North was clapping and dancing in merriment to Buhari's reurbanization of Nigeria for 8 gory years that he existed. Every Northerner has assumed a super image of invincibility and a political conqueror. Every evil we uphold today grows in bounds to become our core values. Let it be on record that the North laid a solid foundation for the Nigeria dressed in rags today. Yes, so they are the foundation. They are the brick. They are the pillar that caused all of this. Uche Awam says this Elrufai of a thing has no shame. He should understand that he was the worst that ever governed a Kaduna when he allowed bandits wipe South Kaduna. Again, he has forgotten his introduction of Muslim governor. He will be the worst if he has a chance. Yes, so he will be the worst. Williams Mbamalu says, you have no conscience to your dirty fingers at Tinubu. What did you say to Buhari's appointment at that time? Nothing, no. You didn't say anything. You are a wicked soul, child of hell. Tinubu is not making appointments to fill spaces. He knows the kind of Yoruba or Nigerian who can do the work. Even man, how can you compare Tinubu with Buhari? What does Buhari know about the right pegs and holes? Let me ask him. Author Chris says, worst was Elrufai when he was a governor, and he will repeat same when he is given an opportunity because of his fanaticism. Exactly. So you should just go and keep quiet and stop being an hypocrite. Innocent Owodinachi says, some persons from a section of the country, in their discontentment, have called for the secession of their region, and the yes-sirs were sent against them. By the appointment of a leader, you can tell how great or small his mental capacity and maturity is. Ahmed Williams says, if you had chosen a Christian from the far north like Borno, Yobe, Gombe, Adamawa, Taraba, or even Kaduna, your state, the governance would have been better, but when you were doing it, most Christians kept quiet, even up until now. I want to ask, if what happened, and is still happening, happens to be all Christian government, won't all the Muslim protest? They would have protested since. You see, the real peacemakers are the Christian. The Bible said it all in the book of Matthew. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall inherit the earth. So if the Christians were as violent as the Muslims are in this country, probably Nigeria would have been a thing of the past, because we are not as violent as them. Anything they do, we just look at them and say, okay, Christ is a loving person, we don't like to fight. Imagine that time too that they put banner in front of a mosque saying Jesus Christ is not God and whatever. If it was the other way around, that it was a church that they put that banner, that Allah is not whatever, they would have burned down the churches, burned down a lot of churches, caused atrocities, because they are not peaceful persons. They are not though. Victor Azak Gaku says, why they complain Elrufai? Please, if you don't have anything to say, don't distract him. Exactly, don't distract him. Because when Buhari was there, for complete 8 years, your voice was nowhere to be heard. Were you deaf that time? Or you could not say all the things that Buhari was doing at that time? Please, go and sit down. Chief Ekeriomum says, idiot, why didn't you tell Buhari that rubbish for 8 years? Help me ask him. For good 8 years, you kept quiet. Now this person has barely spent 2 years. You are saying he's putting only Yoruba people. Calm down. Calm down, I beg, and go and sit down. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.